Like a lot of people in the UK, I started drinking and going out really early. I was 15 when I had my first drink. I went to my friend's house party on Halloween, and it was an eventful night to say the least. See, I had no prior experience of drinking, so I didn't really know how much I could handle, what it was like, what I could do. So we had these bottles of vodka, these big bottles of vodka, and I was downing them. At 15 years old, I was chugging vodka straight, and then it all turned out bad. It went horrible after that. So I started getting really wavy. I had to sit down, sit beside my friend. He said after that, I hit him, and then immediately after I went, started hugging him, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." I don't remember any of that. See, the whole night was basically a blur. I woke up the next morning, my hands were all sore and bloody. I was like, "Yo, what happened?" To my mum. She said I was going mad, I was going crazy. I was hitting walls, hitting people, and then I seen the videos. It was a horrible night. I just went crazy. I was shouting, I was screaming. I was so angry for whatever reason. But for some reason that didn't turn me off drink. See, probably because I'd been conditioned, like so many other people, that like to think this is fun, to think going out and partying is fun due to social media, due to movies. A lot of us have been convinced that we need to party, that that's what people do. That's what cool people do. So I kept going on. And a year after that, I was drinking, going out consistently every weekend. And that got even worse because a year after that, I was a full-on drug addict. And from 17 to 19, that's what I was doing, just constantly chasing highs. Even got to the point where I was doing stuff in my own house on my own. And I was getting high in some form or another every single day. But now I've turned it all around. Now I'm 2 years sober. So happy I left that all behind, and now I want to spread my message to show that the real way to live is to live sober. Look, the biggest thing is it's not as fun as it seems. You only see these pictures, these movies when you're young, and everyone looks like they're having fun. But it gets boring real quick. I mean, it's the same thing day in, day out. You know this yourself if you've experienced it. It doesn't really change when you're young. Of course, it was really exciting. It's fun. When it was my first few times, it was fun. When it was my first few times doing drugs, it was cool. It was exciting. It was interesting. It's like you're stepping into this whole new world. But it's a lie. It's a facade. Because it's a dark, dark world, and it gets dark really quick. And addiction, it just catches up on you really quick, especially when you start doing the weed and the drugs like I did. Because you start to just crave the drugs, the substances, the escapism. You start to feel that pull, even when you're only limiting yourself to the weekend. You're thinking constantly all day. Maybe you're in school and work. You're like, "Oh, can't wait to go out this week. Can't wait to go out this week." You don't really see what's happening. You can't really see that you're very easily becoming addicted, and you're walking yourself down a horrible road. That's what I was doing. That's what so many other people are doing. Maybe that's what you're doing. See, what you don't realise is you don't actually want to go out and drink and party. You want to go and socialise. You want to go and connect with your friends. See, when you look at the people having fun, we confuse it. We can think that means, oh, drinking must be fun, doing drugs must be fun. But that's not the fun bit. The connection with the other people is the fun bit. Nobody starts off just doing it on their own. You know, everyone knows about alcoholics and drug addicts. They do drugs on their own or whatever, and then people always assume that, oh, if you're doing it on your own, that's only what an addict is. People who are going out and partying just on the weekends, they couldn't be addicts. But it couldn't be further from the truth, because even if you are just going out on the weekend, you probably are still addicted. But as I was saying, you just crave that connection. You just want to go out and talk to people. I mean, for me, all I was doing before then was sitting inside and playing video games. Yes, I was playing with my friends, so there was a little bit of connection, but talking to someone on a headset is not the same as talking to someone in real life. You don't get that full need fulfilled. That was why I was craving going out. I didn't see it at the time. I just thought, oh, partying must be cool and exciting. No, I just wanted to go out and talk to people, and that's what you need to do. You can go out without being drunk. without being stoned, without taking some pills. I know it seems crazy, but we can go out and hike with our friends, go work out with our friends, just go for a chat, a drive, anything. You don't need to get high. At the end of the day, if you're only getting high with your friends, they're not your friends. You don't really connect with these people. You're just doing a bad habit together, and you need to get some new friends. You should want to go out with your friends sober. See, the only reason we drink and smoke, get high, is because we're trying to escape, we're trying to remove ourselves from reality. If you're trying to remove yourself from these people, they're not your friends. You should feel love, you should feel connection. And at the same time though, you might have this amazing connection with these people, but the drugs will hide it. You won't fully get out and relate, because the drugs will block that connection from each other. See, it closes you off. It's like it locks you in this your own wee bubble. This is why you feel lonely all the time if you're going out drinking. If you haven't started yet, if you're young, just thinking about it, idealizing it, this video is your warning. Because it's not as fun as it seems. It gets dark real quick, it gets boring real quick. It makes your life so much more unfulfilling. Your best bet is to just avoid it. You're not missing out. It will not make your life better. It will only hold you back. If you look around, all the older people, most of them have been partying their whole life. Most of them, they don't have any of their goals because it distracts you. It takes you away from what your heart truly wants. And instead you start focusing on this instant gratification, this pleasure. And of course, if you are into it, if you have already started, maybe you're a full-on addict at this point, whatever the case, this is your sign from God that you can change and you must change. See, once you start getting that feeling that this isn't for you, this isn't right, that feeling will never go away. See, once exposed to something, we can never be unexposed. This call for greatness is from God telling you, you need to be better. And once that happens, He will never let you go. Because He wants you to be better, He wants you to improve. He's not calling you out, He's calling you up. That feeling inside, that regret, that is a gift, that is your greatest gift. That's how you know you're worth so much more. So start living like a real man would. Like a real person would. Because you don't need to get high. It's so just pushed on everyone, it's so normalized. I mean, people will look at me and think I'm weird for not drinking and going out. It's strange. It's so normal. It just seems like the end thing to do. Because I remember when I was quitting everything and I'd slowly but surely cut everything down, and I said, right, I'm only going to drink and it's only going to be on the weekends. Now, to be honest, it wasn't even really working out, because when I got drink in me, I wanted to get more high, I wanted to take more stuff, because I was just that used to drinking and doing something else with it. But I still said, yeah, I'm only gonna drink on the weekend, but it wasn't working out. And then I started doing stuff in the weekdays, and I just seen that, yeah, well, I can't just drink. But it's not just for me, and anyway, that the drink, even on its own, is still destructive. It's just the same as all the rest. And I really seen that when I said, oh yeah, just drink, because it made me feel horrible, just like any other drug would. Of course, it's hidden at the moment with the dopamine, but long term, it's so destructive, it's so painful. But then I thought to myself, well, I'm really going to do nothing. I'm going to do nothing, not even on the weekend. I'm just going to sit inside, do nothing. But it's funny, because it's like as if my whole world revolved around that weekend about getting high, and it does for so many people. But that is not the real way to live. That is not the truth. You've just been blinded, manipulated. It's time to live in a new way. Try it out. If you go 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever it is, however addicted you are, just go at least a few months without going out, without drinking, without taking anything, and see how your life changes and how you grow. Remember, you're better than that bag. You're better than that ball.